MyPillow is not buying Fox News' reasoning for canceling his advertisements, which means it's time for another episode of Pillow Talk.
God gave me this platform. I already know I'm going to win. China did our vote. Biden and Harris would say, hey, we're here to protect the country, and resign. Mike Lindell's a conspiracy.
But you haven't.
Just forget about the evidence. This was attacked.
Late last week, MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell claimed that Fox News had canceled his advertisements, but said he had no idea why. He then went on to speculate that it was because he hired former Fox Business host Lou Dobbs. Now, Lou Dobbs was fired from Fox News because he couldn't help but spread conspiracy theories about the election, which got Fox News into a lot of trouble, about $787.5 million worth of trouble. At least that's part of it. Of course, there are other hosts that were spreading the conspiracy theories as well. Now, on Friday, Mike Lindell admitted that, it also, completely unrelated to that, is the fact that I still owe the company $7.8 million in advertising fees. Oops. You think that that has something to do with it? No, of course not.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I know. No. Fox News spokesperson had confirmed the non-payment and said, quote, as soon as their account is paid, we would be happy to accept their advertising. Well, wait, now that should be that. Just pay them $7.8 million and Fox News will air your, according to Steve Bannon, shitty ads. Hey, his words, not mine. But of course, since we are talking about Mike Lindell, that is not going to be the case. In fact, he's going to go on with his conspiracy theory.
Well, it has nothing to do with paying bills, Steve. And I actually am reaching out to Susan Scott, the CEO of Fox. I'll be reaching out to her today to find out what this is all about. I'm getting reports from my media buyers that they were offered money on Wednesday to actually test one of our new ads, and that's when we found out we were shut down. And so it has nothing to do with money. We're well within our credit limits there, and we, like I said before, I believe it's because we brought Lou Dobbs over to Lindell TV, and that happened on a Monday. This happened on a Wednesday. We have the great lineup over at Lindell TV, and his first interview was Donald Trump.
Whoa, hold on. Okay, our credit limits are fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Were you complaining like last month that your credit had been restricted by companies that see that you are in impending financial peril? Dealing with the lawsuits, Dominion and Smartmatic? That was the thing that happened. But look, Mike Lindell, you got to understand, this man is the gift that keeps on giving. Okay? Nobody is more stubbornly wrong than Mike Lindell. It's one thing to be stubborn, but to combine that with being 100% wrong all the time, and then adding conspiracy theories on to explain why you're actually not wrong, this is something to see. This ought to be a case study for like psychiatrists all across the country. People need to be looking into the mentality of this man to see how he can be wrong all the time, okay, be stubborn about it, and then come up with conspiracy theories to explain everything away. Amazing case study, okay? Nobody exemplifies the ideals of faith and conspiratorial thinking with a dash of massive egocentrism than Mike Lindell, okay? He can't help but nail himself on the proverbial cross all the time, at the expense of himself and his business, his reputation, which is in tatters, obviously. And speaking of his business, right? Now, the guy says he's broke and he can't pay his lawyers. He was the one who said that. Yet, wait a minute, he can go out and hire Lou Dobbs to do a show for his crackpot network? What is he paying him in? Lumpy pillows? That's about all he has, at least according to him. Maybe that's where the $7.8 million went to, that he couldn't pay Fox News for the advertising. Instead of buying ads on Fox, he gives it to these clowns to do crappy shows on his network. You know what? I think he's trying to make the transition from pillow salesman to running an entire right-wing grifter network. That's what's going on. I mean, along with Dobbs, he's actually hired Steve Bannon and Roger Stone to do a show for him. He even hired somebody who was too wacky for Newsmax. I know, crazy, right? Emerald Robinson, who pushed bizarre conspiracy theories about people glowing after getting COVID vaccines. Bioluminescent markers. It means they glow in the dark. What? No. I've had vaccine. I'm twice vaccinated. Okay. I got the vaccine and the booster. When I turn off the lights, I am not glowing. I am not bioluminescent, which actually would be kind of cool if I were. That would be sweet. But no, unfortunately, I'm not. Maybe I should get the booster. I don't know. maybe then I can glow in the dark. That'd be awesome. Ridiculous, right? No, but what Lindell's plan is, apparently, is to not pay his bills and then claim to be the victim. Again, nail himself up on his own cross and say, oh, you people, you need to abandon Fox News, you see, so that you can come over to watch my conspiracy grifter channel. Look, the best part of this, the most insane part, is that he actually believes that he's special, that he's anointed by God himself, and that all of his crack pottery will prevail somehow. It's not only, delusional, but I think it opens him up to, as we've seen, him to be used. I mean, do you think that Steve Bannon actually believes anything that Mike Lindell says on his shows? No, he's like making fun of him. And Mike Lindell doesn't even realize it. Look, Steve Bannon is a fascist. He is a piece of crap. But do you think that he believes any of the things that he peddles to his audience? No, he doesn't. Look, what this guy is doing, what Steve Bannon does on his show is use all these BS talking points, right? So that he and his allies can figure out how to gain power. Because that's what Steve Bannon is interested in, all right? And once they get power, they're going to enact all the racist, horrible things that he actually believes in. Again, the motivating beliefs behind Steve Bannon's push for power, if you want to know, just read Camp of the Saints. Or maybe you shouldn't, because it's a horrible racist book, okay, that basically paints everyone from India and Africans as literal crap eaters, all right, that are there to, what did Donald Trump say? Poison the blood of this country. That's the stuff that Steve Bannon believes. So he's going to say all this, oh no, the election was rigged and stolen, even though he knows, he's smart enough to know that's not reality, that's not the truth, but he doesn't care because he wants power so that he can do his real agenda, which is, again, fascism, xenophobia, racism, misogyny, you name it, okay? And so he doesn't give a damn about MyPillow and his crusade against the machines. No, he's using him, just like Donald Trump used Mike Lindell for his money. Remember that? The organization called The Family that, again, suckered him in, made him think that he's anointed by God to do something special, which is to give Donald Trump millions and millions of dollars. It's all a scam. And this guy actually has fallen for it. He believes it and is trying to become the scammer himself. I think in time, Mike Lindell is going to find out how many friends he really has. How many people are going to come to his defense when everything comes crashing down on his head as a result of his own actions. F around and find out.